It sounds cliche to say this, and you probably heard it a million times, but I'm going to say it again. Life is too short to be anything but happy. It took me 21 years to realize this. When you're 21 years old, you think you're invincible, and you have your whole life ahead of you, and death doesn't even cross your mind. That all changed April 27th, 2013. We were in AC celebrating our two best friends' 21st birthday. I remember being in the room at the Tropicana and then slowly making our way down to the bar. When I walked into the bar, the first thing I did was ask, "Where's Mike?" But when I asked his friends where Mike was, they said he was already back in the hotel room because he was sick. I didn't think anything of it. I had work the next day, so we left around 3 a.m. at the bar. And then the next morning when I woke up to a phone call, I couldn't predict in a million years what that phone call was gonna say. I remember my cousin calling me and she couldn't even talk. She had told me that Mike had passed away at the casino. They said he stopped breathing, but they didn't know why.
When I found out about Mike, I was thrown back. I asked myself, why him? I don't understand why he only lived to be 21. Just, he was a genuinely amazing person. And I've known him since grade school. We were really close during high school, and when I woke up and received the call that he had passed away on his 21st birthday, I was supposed to be down there in AC that weekend. I didn't understand why God chose him, and I literally still don't understand it.
The biggest smile, the bluest eyes. And he had this giggle that was infectious. When he laughed, everyone in the room laughed.
But when we found out that he passed it, no one could make sense of it because he was a gym freak. He was the healthiest kid I ever met.
It's a shock to me every day because I just can't believe he's gone. There are some days I feel like he's still here, and they're the worst days because I have to wake up and remember everything that happened and realize he's not here anymore. And then my heart breaks all over again.
I just want to call him or text him. I catch myself calling his phone, wanting to hear his voicemail, wanting to talk to him. It makes me sick to think about it, that he's not here.
I always thought life was unfair, but I never really knew why. Mostly it was because of me, what I wanted I would get.
The good people die young. He affected a lot of people's lives. Maybe it was to open up our eyes about something, about our lives, that God decided to take him. But taking someone that was that incredible in our lives, I don't know why. I'm still trying to figure out why.
This whole summer I'm still not okay with it. This whole summer I was so depressed. And it got me thinking about a lot of stuff, including what I'm doing with my life. He was only 21 years old. Begs the question, how much time we really have. Since then I've tried to do things that make me happy, and I'm trying to think about him and what he would have wanted me to do.
So at 11 years old, he was halfway through his life. That just blows my mind. We're all learning how to cope and how to deal with this and how to move on without forgetting. It's hard. There's always what ifs. And I guess that's the hard part too, is to deal with the what ifs. What could have happened? What would have happened? What should have happened? I'm learning to be happy because that's what he would want. What I learned from all this is that life is short. Being happy is a priority. To me it is anyway. Because Mike was constantly happy. So I want to be happy for him, be happy for me, be happy for the people around me.
Because of this, you have to do something. I have to do something with my life. I have to make him proud. I have to realize how short life is. People need to realize they don't have all this time to do things. Like, you never know. You really never know when your last day is. He certainly didn't think his 21st birthday he was not going to wake up the next morning. And I'm taking that and I'm using it to drive me to do something life's too short to dwell on things and be unhappy. You need to go out there and do things. You need to make a statement. You need to make yourself happy. You need to do whatever you want to do and not worry about what people think. It's just a big lesson. It's a big eye-opener when you lose someone so close to you with no notice.
Don't let the time pass you by, because unlike your wristwatch, your life clock can't be set back. You literally just have to live your life to the fullest. You never know if you'll be here tomorrow, the next day, or the next day. But when you wake up in the morning, you have to think like, this could be my last day. You never know when it is.
I didn't know Michael Doberman, but I'm jealous of him because I see how his absence has affected the people that did know him, so that I know that he did matter to them, and I know he was loved.
We're okay now, but we'll never be the same. And I'll always miss him. Like 10 years from now, 20 years from now, like he was supposed to be in my life forever.
Life is too short to be anything but happy. These are the words that Michael lived by. He even wrote a paper about it a few days before he passed away. And now I'm taking these words and I'm going to live by them.